Yo, what's good, man? It's your boy Derek Branch here. Saints discussions on Strike Seven Sports. And then I want to talk about the Saints' last game of the season, which is against the Atlanta Falcons. This is a Week 18 preview, and a lot's at stake in this football game. For the Saints, you win this game, combined with a 49ers loss against the Los Angeles Rams, you're in the playoffs. Plain and simple. It's the only path to the playoffs for the Saints because they don't have the tiebreaker with the Philadelphia Eagles. Eagles lost tonight, so but that doesn't really mean anything because they beat the Saints early on in the season to have that tiebreaker over them. So the Saints' only path to the playoffs is the seventh seed, which is the final seed in the NFC playoff picture. Right now, that seed is held by the San Francisco 49ers. However, 49ers need to, because since the 49ers and the Saints don't play each other, didn't play each other this season, and right now, I believe the 49ers have the Saints have the better. I think the Saints have the better conference record over the San Francisco 49ers. So if but the overall record, the Saints got them. The 49ers have the Saints right now. 49ers win their game, the Saints win their game, 49ers get to the playoffs. 49ers lose their game, it drops their conference record. They have an L. The Saints, in return, the Saints have a better conference record, so they will get into the playoffs. But anyways, here we go. Game of the final game of the season. A lot at stake. Probably one of the most important Falcon Saints games in recent memory. A lot of them have been pretty much really nothing to play for, really, except for the rivalry and the pride. But this year, you're playing for pride. You're playing for the rivalry. You're playing for to go to the playoffs. And once you get in there, you never know what can happen. So with that being said, I'm gonna just go ahead and look at this injury report for the Saints. Right now, we got Teron Armstead, knee injury. He has a knee injury. He has been battling this injury for the past 5 to 6 weeks of the season, and he will not play this Sunday. Ryan Ramczyk is questionable. Marcus Davenport questionable. Bradley Roby out. PJ Williams out with an ankle. Traquan Smith, he'll be back. I think he's playing. Ryan Ramczyk is questionable for the first time. He has been out since pretty much the same, missing the same amount of games as Teron Armstead. Teron Armstead back injured. I think he's playing. Mark Ingram questionable. Taysom Hill full practice, so he's playing definitely. With that injury, he had I think it's his index finger, ring finger. But anyways, for the Saints to win this game, this tomorrow against the Atlanta Falcons, a few things need to happen. One of them, the first one is get after Matt Ryan and make him uncomfortable in the pocket. Get after him. If you can sack Ryan a few times in this game, you're gonna pretty much your chances of winning are go up to like I would say you have like a 95% chance of winning this game if you sack Matt Ryan. You sack Matt Ryan, force Atlanta to punt the ball to the Saints, give them good field position. That's more opportunities to score touchdowns, kick field goals, control the time of possession, put Matt Ryan in a bind that will put him in a position to where he has to throw the football. He has to continue to drop back and take hits, take sacks, and all that good stuff. And then another thing, I just there's this interesting stat that came out about the Matt Ryan being sacked by the Saints. I think it's Cam Jordan. No, I think in general, the Saints in general, if you sack him 3 times or more, I think the Saints are undefeated against the Atlanta Falcons. That's crazy right there. And with this defense, we can get them up. We get up on them by at least 10 points, 10 point lead, 10-3, 17-3. It's pretty much over. It's just that simple. You know. It's number two. We gotta stop. The Saints gotta stop Cordell Patterson in this game. You cannot allow Cordell Patterson to hurt you in this game like he did the first one. You cannot. Do what you have to do to not allow Matt Ryan to get comfortable in that pocket and locate Cordell Patterson. Do what you have to do. That was the last in that last game against between the Saints and the Falcons. I said it in the preview. You cannot allow quarterback passing to become a factor in this game. And I thought they were going to do that, but they did. You cannot allow that to happen tomorrow. Cannot allow him to be a factor in this game because he could hurt you in the running game and in the passing game. I think he got the Saints for 100 yards through the air last game. He just found his spots in that defense and he took advantage of it. But I just think they're gonna be ready this time for quarterback passing, the gimmicks and all that stuff. I think Atlanta's missing a few guys as well in this game, so there's be a lot of opportunities to get after Matt Ryan in this game. Number 3, take care of Kyle Pitts. Get somebody to cover Kyle Pitts in this game that can be effective, that can willing to deal with it. I know he's a matchup nightmare, but he's not 100% in this game. They think he's battling a hamstring injury, and his status is questionable. But we most likely play in this game. He'll most likely play against Saints tomorrow. Can't allow him to get involved in this game. You got to cover him the same way you did Gronk. You got the first game he was pretty successful against you, but now you got some tape on him. You got some tape of some games on him that you see his weaknesses and all that, how other teams defend him. You should have some success tomorrow against Kyle Pitts. And for the offense, man, get points when you can get them. No chance. This is not the chance to be cute now, to do all the fancy stuff that we've been known to done in the past. You haven't been doing that lately, so don't continue to be that way tomorrow. Do not be fancy. Get the points when you can get them. You don't go for it unless you really need to go for it, because we don't have that type of offense to where we fail on these 4 down attempts and we get it back and we could score again. We have more chances to score again. No, we don't have that, man. Get the points when you can get it and point it when you have to. So we got one of the best pointers in the game in Blake Gilligan that can pin him deep back there. Taysom Hill cannot turn the football over. It's just that simple. Cannot turn the football over. He did in that last game against Carolina. He did pretty well in the pocket. He threw for over 221 yards passing, 1 touchdown score. Can't turn the football over. Try to run the football against Atlanta. They're not a good defense. They're not a good defense against the run. And you should have some success tomorrow utilizing Alvin Kamara and Mark Ingram. It's just that simple, man. Just do simple things tomorrow. You should beat Atlanta, man. You should be able to put them away in this game. I'm not saying it's going to be 2011 Saints where you drop 30, 40 points on them tomorrow, but a win is a win, and I'm willing to take that win at any cost. You don't allow this game to get close at all. You win this game, you win the playoffs where the Rams lost, where the 49ers lost, because Jimmy G is not 100% tomorrow. It's a game time decision to where everyone. Again, it's a game time decision in regards to him playing. He has an injured thumb. The same type of thumb injury that Drew Brees had in 2019 against we played against the Rams. And he got his finger caught up in Aaron Donald's hand, and he injured his finger, his thumb. He had that same type of injury tomorrow. So everything is pretty much setting up perfectly for the Saints to win this game tomorrow. And I believe they will do that tomorrow. I think tomorrow they'll win by a score of 28-17. They'll beat the Atlanta Falcons by a score of 28-17. Some point they're gonna get a lead up in this game, and they're just gonna maintain it. And the defense is gonna work on Matt Ryan. They're not effective, man. Atlanta's not a good football team, man. They have their moments here and there, but they're not a good football team right now. They're just not, and the Saints are better. Saints are a better team than them, despite what the Saints have gone through, despite the personnel that's on the Saints roster right now on the offensive side of the football. No no Michael Thomas in this game. Not Michael Thomas to deal with. Tight end position pretty much has been mediocre for the most part, but the Saints should win this game tomorrow, and they are the better team. So I have them winning again, 28-17. So there you have it. So all right, man, that's all I have for y'all for right now. Give me a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know how you feel. Give me your scores of tomorrow's game. Are you worried? Or are you confident The Saints will be going to the playoffs tomorrow after this game is over and after the Rams 49ers game is over. Also in the description box below, check out strike7sports.com/Saints for latest content on the One Saints organization. Y'all have a blessed night. Peace. Who that? I'm out.